Hello and welcome. My last video on Kpop predictions did well, so I'm back with another one. Feel free to check it out, link in the description, so let's jump into this video. Starting off with 1. Izone will extend their contract by at least 6 months. I feel they'll extend till the end of the year, keep in mind the contract ends in April. So because of that Mnet would want them to appear on their new survival show. But I doubt they would try and make the group permanent, seeing Ask Knets wouldn't let the group be successful to their full potential. But I already see that some of the companies already have plans for their artist once the group disbands and may not agree. But if you want me to do a video talking about Izone's future and the possible possibilities of the group, please comment down below. 2. Whilst talking about Mnet, their new survival show will do 10x better than their previous ones, and even if the views aren't as high as the produce series, the group will be very successful and achieve an all-time high compared to their seniors. 3. Later this year I think G-Idol will release a full album, it's about time. 4. Momoland blowing with one of their comebacks this year. 5. Text will release a full album that has Blue Hour vibes and it will do very well, but I don't see them getting more well-known, just bigger in Korea and Japan. 6. Hypen will have 2 comebacks, minimum they will release 1 mini album and maybe another mini album or full album. To give them a bit more solidarity as a rookie group. They will gain some traction but still won't be as popular as Treasure in Korea. 7. Treasure will become extremely popular in Korea. I talk more about them in my previous video, go check it out later if you're interested. 8. I feel like Twice is going to slightly disappear next year, in a good way. I feel like they will finally get some rest, and I feel like they might occasionally for like charity work or other things unrelated to music, but that's about it. I don't think there will be any solo, if once are lucky they can get another full album, but this time with sub-units. 9. I feel like Boy Story will blow up in Asia, not just in China. I think JYP will give them a chance to promote in other markets, as China is very strict on releasing any content that comes from their country. Also, since it's been over a year since they released music, and I'm sure JYP would have something in the works. Especially since the group is more active recently and has been doing photo shoots with magazines. 10. I can see Itzy maybe being more experimental musically and possible collabs with Western artists, as out of all the JYP group they're the ones that suit the Western market the most. 11. If JYP was to debut a new girl group and a new boy group, this is what I think it would look like. Wonder Girls had 7 members and Miss A had 4 members, right? Wonder Girls' successor is Twice, a 9-member girl group, and Miss A's successor is Itzy, a 5-member girl group. First 7, 4, 9, 5 and then 9 again. I feel like the next girl group JYP debuts is either going to have 6, 8 or 10 members. Because if you think about it, JYP already has 2 groups that have 9 members, Twice and Niziu, and he already had groups with 7 and 4 members respectively. So if Itzy has 5 members, the next group is Youth are going to have 6, 8 or 10 members, to match the pattern and to match boy groups as well, since Wonder Girls and 2PM both had 7 members, and Miss A and 2AM both had 4 members, already making 2 groups of each sex with the same number of members. As for the boy group, I see them having either 5, 6, 7 members. Most likely 5 or 6, because JYP already has got 7 and 2PM with 7 members, and since it's 2 of them, probably 8 members, since Stray Kids are also 8. This may sound like it doesn't make sense, but before its debut I had calculated that it would be a 5-member girl group. 12. I feel like the Loud reality show will get a huge amount of hype, and will get recognized globally. I think that JYP won't be debut a BKY group by himself outside of the survival shows that he plans on doing. For example, he plans on doing a Chinese and Korean version of Niziu, that's why he's doing the collab with P Nation. I think the B group will be a 5 or 6-member group, like I said in my previous point. I think the hype around having big boy groups from survival shows is overrated right now, especially if it's not from Mnet show or one of the big, but for now when I think of it I can't pinpoint what JYP and P Nation have in mind, because hype already has Chinese boy group called Boy Story which is 6 members, but I feel like the groups out of it might only be popular in Korea. But maybe only stuck to Japanese, Chinese and Thai members. So I see Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Thai and Korean Australian members in those 2 groups respectively, with maybe the JYP one having an Indonesian idol. I also feel like JYP and P Nation might do a girl version of Loud, only if their boy groups respectively gain a huge amount of popularity and is successful. 13. ATEZ will gain more popularity. And if Kingdom succeeds, I see them getting a huge amount of Korean fans at the start. 14. I on the other hand, see K-pop as a genre losing its popularity. I feel like, when you ask some people nowadays do they stan K-pop, I can guarantee you that majority of them consider K-pop as only BTS, and nothing beyond that. I see K-pop decreasing in popularity but still remaining known worldwide. 15. Mamamoo will renew their contract. They have so many fans, and they are aware of that. They are gaining so much attention for their performance recently, so they will renew their contract. 16. The 7-year curse. There is sometimes a 7-year contract of group with the company, so the groups which debuted in 2014, they need to renew their contracts in 2021. Not all of the groups. Mamamoo and GOT7 are two of those groups that need to renew. I'm not aware of any other group. But what has come to my attention recently is that the law is changing in the maximum 3 years, so be expecting your faves that need to renew this year to be disbanding sooner than you think. 17. There will be a scandal involving a famous group which will shake everyone. Hee. I won't be surprised if it's Namjoon have a family or being in a relationship. 18. Secret Number is doing well for now again because there is hype around the group. The group is known to have first Indonesian member in K-pop. After that their hype will die down unless the company can give them a song that will make them viral, or blow up the way Everglow and G-Idol sings always do whenever they have a comeback. If not, they'll just fall into a category of groups that have potential but aren't being managed at their full potential. But on that note, whenever I listen to their B-side, I think to myself that it reminds me of Western music. They have the potential to do well in the Western market. It's just what the company decides to do with the group's future. Well, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Got video ideas for me, or you agree or disagree with me? Comment down below. Like and subscribe for more.